and welcome to another episode of Imagineer Adventures, a spin-off series of Imagineer podcast where we're going to share a binaural audio recording of one of the attractions at Walt Disney World or at Disneyland to help you to bridge the gap until your next Disney vacation. This is a temporary show in addition to our regularly scheduled Imagineer podcast episodes. It's a little bit different. We're not going to share Disney history or fun facts or details like we normally would with an attraction episode, but instead just going to share the recording of that episode so that you can feel like you are surrounded by the magic. Speaking of which, these episodes are best consumed if you're using headphones or earbuds, which will provide you with a realistic 360-degree audio experience. It's by far the best way to experience binaural audio recordings. But if you're listening in your car or on speakers, you're still going to get a wonderful audio experience as well. At the end of the episode, I'll tell you a little bit more about how you can connect with Imagineer Podcast on all your favorite social media channels and how you can help to inspire and create the future of this show. So, grab some headphones, pull up your favorite armchair, and enjoy this episode of Imagineer Adventures. Nice timing. Hello. Thank you. Figment.
I feel like we do this every time we come here.
We do. Oh, thank you.
Give me a pen.
Hey Dale, better?
We almost got it.
We'll go back.
We have to go back.
We have to go back.
Back to the future. Alright, it's not that exciting.
I'm glad we're not on that train. Wouldn't make for good podcast content.
Behind the line, row 3. How many folks?
4.
All right, take row number 2 behind the yellow, please. Row 2.
Poor adults. I think we've done this before.
Keep a watchful eye on your children and
We're all gonna squeeze.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad durante su estadía en nuestros laboratorios sensoriales, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos
It's a good thing we're all friends.
pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Gracias. Where did they go? This isn't bad.
No, not bad at all.
tour of our sensory lab. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your tour tram. Keep a watchful eye on your children, and oh yes, please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad durante su estadía en nuestros laboratorios sensoriales, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
I have a white lab coat and everything.
Welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, cookie go, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight. Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit.
With Figment, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but
in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really found around. Things found tied up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what is it?
More than you can imagine.
But Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of an house.
Of course! Imagination is just turning your thinking upside down. Come on, it's time to get back to the Institute.
I know a shortcut.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. We all have sparks.
Imagination. That's how our minds create creation.
We set them free and know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You see, Doc, I knew you'd get it, because you've got a wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start. And now we invite you to set your imaginations free in the image works.
Hooray! Let the play come true. With just that spark from me and you. You can imagine anything. Anything you can imagine, you can do.
I remember when you played that last year. You were. I have it on video still.
Really? Yeah.
Hey guys, would you like to try a photo before you go today?
No, thank you.
And with that, we close out this episode of Imagineer Adventures. As I explained in the beginning, this is just a temporary placeholder show, a spin-off series in addition to our regularly scheduled Imagineer podcast episodes. Of course, if you don't already subscribe to the show, be sure to hit that subscribe button, whether you're listening in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Podcasts, or any other podcast app. If you don't already follow us on social media, be sure to connect with Imagineer Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. You can also follow me on Twitter at Imagineer News, on TikTok at Imagineer Podcast, or on LinkedIn at Imagineer Podcast. And if you would like to converse with not only me, but other members of the community, be sure to join our Facebook group, The Imagination, also called the Imagineer Podcast Disney Fan Community. Again, to chat not just with me, but with other members of this community. And if you would like to send me an email, just reach out at imagineerpodcast@gmail.com. Again, I hope this series helps to bridge the gap until your next Disney vacation. Stay tuned for daily episodes of Imagineer Adventures. And thank you so much for listening to the show. We'll see you again in a future episode of the Imagineer Podcast.